How far is my reach?
Well, I mean, you have total security clearance. I mean, I'm not going to go into details because you don't need to go into details,
So
and you
whenever I
know that.
say that, whenever I say someone within a government job is going to be in it, do I mean that shit?
Someone what?
Oh, so I don't know if this is about. Someone should show this. I don't know what this is about.
What?
Told him I needed money for him. Is begging for it.
What?
I don't know.
What? Told him I needed. What? Wait. Go back. Show that again.
She was joking around with Armo. Big
I
fucking
joke
deal.
around with Big Armo all the time. I mean, he sends me kissy faces, and I send him kissy faces. I mean, it's a joke.
No,
Y'all really
Brandon.
need to get a life. I
Brandon.
mean,
I'm
he
not in
can
the
tell you that.
CIA.
I told
Okay,
him I
confirm.
needed money from him. Oh my God.
Meredith.
He gives me money monthly. If I ask him for money, he gives me money. I mean, it's not even an issue. He gets paid monthly from the government. And I mean, people don't get that because you don't know that he has a job because he can't tell that.
Meredith. How many people am I invested in with my company?
I think it is 10 others.
Yep. Do I know Jack Posobiec?
Yeah.
I've heard of that name.
Yeah, it's OANN News.
I know
OAN.
he
Okay,
does
I've
have
heard that
top
name. He's on
secret
Periscope.
clearance.
One
He
American
has
News Network.
he has top secret clearance, and actually, he had to get me approved and my mother approved since we're in the same household.
Yep. If you had clearance job, she shouldn't. Why? You can tell anybody that.
I don't
What the
know
fuck
the
does that have to,
aspects.
what does that have to do with secrets?
Well, first of all, I know that he has it. When he has his meetings, I'm not allowed to be anywhere around him in the same room.
Beautiful Springs.
So nobody has to believe you have it, though. I mean, it doesn't matter. I can say
No, they
anything.
don't. But
I
the
can say
fact is,
anything, and they're not going to believe me.
Brandy, whenever I say your shit's going to end within a week, your shit's going to end within a week.
I mean,
Kiss
I
your
don't know what
government
started
job.
this. Listen, Matt, what started this to where, because you had stopped doing things to Brandy, Conger, everybody. What happened tonight?
Well, I come back up because she was like, Conger, you need to let Geo speak. It's what he feels about. And because he hasn't spoken about it before, doesn't
Hello,
mean
Queen.
anything. Just let him speak. But she did the opposite reaction to Vic's Vixen. Whenever Vicky said something, she said, well, where were you whenever this happened? Where were you whenever that happened? Nice. Yeah, take it, Cheyenne. I don't even know who the fuck you are. You don't mean this shit to me.
Okay,
So
well, I mean,
it's
I
fucking
think that.
hypocrisy.
Well,
You
I
guys
mean,
think
goodbye drama. I can't help what he says. I mean, I'm not hanging on to him, and I'm not here to monitor his every word. Do I approve of everything he does? No, I don't.
But yeah, go ahead and try to take it. Keep it lovable. I have
I
money
mean,
invested into a
he's
company
part
with
owner
9
of the
other people.
company. Him and 10 other guys own this company.
No, it's 9 other people. It's 10 of
Oh,
us
sorry,
total.
9 others. They own the company, so you can't take it. But the thing about it is, Matt, you need to just forget Brandy ain't worth any of it. I mean, she's not. We've already been through this. Brandy, Conger, all this. Okay, I'm glad that you're not doing anything
Brandy's
with Conger.
okay.
I'm
Listen,
done with it.
I've explained this many a times. The first thing that you do if you want to get a troll off your back or some kind of piece of shit is that you make something else more important. First of all, their livelihood.
Okay, Matt, we know this. Please don't. My thing is, back when I
Good job,
sent
Pilgrim.
Brandy a message asking her if she had given information to Conger, and she said no. Okay, well, we have proof that she did because it was her name in his screenshots he sent me.
That's
Okay,
true.
we knew. We left it alone, though. We didn't go any further. It was everybody not made peace, but agreed to go separate ways. It needs to stay that way. My life's too complicated to get mixed up in this shit, and you know that. I want Brandy out of my life. I don't want Conger in my life. I don't want any of them in my life. And
Well,
Any of the other ones come back. I don't want them in my life.
You know that we have text messages. We have all kinds of shit from people that were harassing us.
Yes, and I have Chrissy telling me who all it is.
We have statements from Facebook that Brandy Rivera took screenshots from her Facebook account to yours to show your balcony, which started the harassment.
Sorry.
Excuse me, Berkeley, what the hell are you talking about?
No, I was young.
Yeah, Glock was part of it. Glock gave everybody up.
Yeah, Glock texted me and told me it was her and told me who else was involved.
Who the fuck are you? Add you.
You guys don't think that we have a detective on the case?
I mean, you want to sit there and think that all of this is just made up and that Matt's making it up. And no, yeah, I had like 12 different numbers texting me. Glock said she was 3 of them.
Thank you, Queen.
Okay? I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything else to Glock. Haven't said anything to her. We are handling things privately.
And legally. We have a detective in Orange.
It was Glock, but there was other people involved that sent the information out.
And Glock said that it was Shelby. It was Shelby and John who sent out all the numbers, and that Brandy sent them the same screenshots.
No, Ned, I'm letting them speak. I'm still here.
Oh, I mean, I'll drop so you can speak, Gio. I mean, I don't. If Matt said something,
what does
I don't agree
with this conversation.
What now?
I put it this way, Meredith. I simply respectfully came up and I asked him to stop using the word to get more educated before using it. Yeah, I thought as a friend he'd respect that, but he turned around and he dropped and then came back in, and not only did he call me that, but then he came after my height. So
Gio,
right now, I just want to move my number. I'm done.
Oh, Gio, I don't agree with that. I think that's totally wrong, and I'm sorry. I mean, but like I said,
Gio, I tried to explain to you. I tried to explain to you the actual definition of to retard is to slow.
You don't.
Yeah, but it's like, Matt. It's like you say, "Oh, something molested." You know, everybody.
Yeah.
Puts molested
Okay. Listen.
No. Listen. Everybody puts molested.
Okay. Go ahead.
With a sexual act and bad. You use it for something else. Well, I still don't like the word. I don't care what you're using it for. I still don't like the word.
I'm not dropping. You people.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, I don't need to drop. I'll drop. I mean, I'm not.
And what I mean is, like, if you molest dough so much that it breaks down into its primal form, everything breaks down. To molest means to do that. I'm against child sexualization, any kind of rape or anything else. I'm totally against that, but I'm not going to stop using the fucking English language because people get offended by words.
What are you I mean, Hollywood. So Google another word.
See what Plutonium said, Gio?
It's
no,
not,
I didn't
to me,
say plutonium says because I have plutonium block.
Okay, well, I'm going to drop down. We don't have to debate that. I'm sorry, Gio.
I'm not
just saying sorry for
There's
me.
nobody else
I
that
know
wants
I
to
didn't
call in. I'm educating people.
Gio, let me educate you. Whenever I said that,
he has top security clearance, and I've seen it. I haven't seen what he has, but I know he has it because I had to go through the clearance process. So yes, Tommy Tough Nuts, great name. He does, and no one in here needs to know.
Nothing.
Nobody has to believe me. That's fine. I don't care. I'm a good person, and I sleep well at night. I don't have control over everything Maddie does, and if you think I do, then y'all are crazy.
No, that's false. She did have to go through it. You guys can find me on sam.gov. I mean, honestly. Gio, listen, whenever I say that's retarded, I understand where you're coming from, that that's offensive.
And how did you use it before when you called me that word?
Oh, I meant it to offend you.
Exactly.
Hope I hit the wrong button.
What I'm trying to stand up for. Ignorant
but
statements
before
like
that,
when you come in and offend me by using something.
Oh my God, are you gonna let me speak? But before that, I didn't mean it to offend anybody, except for to say that that's slow. That's slow thinking.
But it's still offensive, Maddie.
How?
Hey, Lee.
Oh my God!
Beautiful
Listen,
Miss Davis.
whenever communication is broken down to where you have to be scared of words, you might as well break down prostitutes being scared of dicks. That's the same fucking thing. We are still only communicating through voice, through the English language. And if we're prostitutes out there and be like, I'm scared of cock, then it's going to totally bring down their income. So,
It was an
just
accident,
like,
dong.
it's fucking retarded.
You realize Maddie's doing this so that he can get people to hate on him in scope, like he said earlier.
Yeah, you're kind of right. I'm not going to lie.
So Yeti can't call up. That's all.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I am. Partly, yeah.
Yeah, but this is what I want to say too, though. Maddie wins because he's gonna get the hate from it. But this is what I'm gonna say. I understand where you're coming from, Maddie, but you do a lot of things for shock value.
Yes, I do.
Because someone doesn't like the word retarded, you're gonna keep saying that's retarded and blah blah blah, and people don't like the word molest, so you're gonna say if you molest doe and but you're against it, but I'm gonna say it if it triggers people because I'm not scared of words. You know what I'm saying? You get it? You get where I'm coming from?
No, you're 100% right. I am.
But where I got ticked off at, and I'm not, I mean, Brandy is a friend of mine, but I'm not here to defend her. But what I'm going to say is I've said it before. I am so tired of people getting butthurt and then getting bitchy and wanting to say, I'm coming for you and doing all this other stuff. What was the point of saying I have clearance? I mean, is there something that's going to make someone scared because you said you have top security clearance and you know someone that owns that works at 08,
actually,
whatever it is?
I never. Okay, Miss Davis, I never actually said that I have top security clearance. Meredith said that. And what I said is that all of her shit would end because she does have a state government job.
When you say how far is my reach?
Yeah, I have a lot of reach.
Thing, Maddie, because you don't know the security clearance I have with my job. So
well, good. Let's get it on. I'm not scared.
I'm not like that. I'm not going to do that because I'm not.
I am.
Or anything else. But the factor is, you don't come up here and tell people how far is my reach and within the month you're going to be ruined. That's a bunch of bullshit, just like when Cam got fucking blocked.
Okay, listen, Miss Davis, let me, can I break some of this down for you before I forget?
No.
Oh my God. Okay, should I just drop and listen to you then?
No, I'm going to finish what I have to say.
Well, I'm going to forget some of it.
Well, you can do that when I'm done. You can do that when I'm done.
I'm going to forget what you're talking.
For you to say that within the month, this is what I'm going to do, right?
Week.
Why? You're weak. Yeah, you're weak because you're trying to scare somebody. It's a bunch of
for fuck's sake. No, I said not within the month, within a week.
Smart ass in the beam. She said, I'm not going to repeat myself. You said, fuck you, Brandy. Bye, bitch. She said, bye, asshole. You came back up starting it.
Yeah, I do that for shock value, and I do it for a lot of things. You're actually right on a lot of it, and now I'm going to speak over you. So because you are partially right. I do want people to hate on me. I do want them to promote me. I do want them to talk about me. And also, I don't give a shit about Brandy. Do you understand that when two women that I was with, that Brandy was flirting with them through text message, that she was like, oh, girl, I would eat your pussy like every day of the night.
And who you know. Who gives a fuck who you know? You don't know who the fuck I know. I've associated with governors. You don't know who the fuck I know.
I challenge you to go ahead and take me down.
Sit up here and come up here and tell people how far is your fucking reach. Who the fuck do you think you are?
I think I'm Matthew Wright, honey. Who do you think you are?
Sarah J.S. Smoke Show. Are you in here still?
Every day of the I did say every day of the night. Listen, you don't understand that Brandy has hit on women while I was with them. Oh, girl, I would eat that pussy.
So
You think I would let a guy talk to a girl that way that I was with?
Hello, beautiful
You
Sarah.
really think I would let any
what you're
dude?
saying, Maddie, is getting hated on this app was worth ruining a friendship and insulting me over.
No, Gio, you come up here. You were not hearing what I was saying. It's part of my vernacular. It's the way that I grew up. Yeah, maybe my vocabulary hasn't changed and you want it to change exponentially just because you said so.
She's
That's not the
pretty.
way that words work, dude. Give somebody time. Talk to me offline. Maybe give me a little bit of a heads up. But if you want instant resolution, you want instant results, that's not going to happen, Gio. And I'm not scared to offend
Maddie,
anyone.
so Maddie, are you saying because Brandy hit on girls when you were with them, that also gives you the reason to come up here and say that you know, how far is your reach?
Dear
Every fucking
Lord.
man on here, just like you and Cam and whoever else that got blocked, including you, Yeti, fuck
Very hot.
you. Y'all act like a bunch of damn bitches. That's
Look,
exactly
let
what
me
you
tell
are,
you
is a
something,
bunch
Miss
of damn
Davis.
bitches.
Let me tell you something, Miss Davis.
No, you can't tell me shit. Y'all a bunch of
I
damn
know
bitches
because you're
that get your
stupid
damn
as
panties
well.
in a
You want to
bunch.
talk over
How
everybody.
far
Go
is
ahead.
my reach? Let me do this. Patriots, go to Congress Cafe and show him who we are. You think you're a fucking bully. Y'all are a bunch of bitches.
All right, Miss Davis. You keep on dropping down, honey, because I like it when you go down on me.
I'm going in order.
Back up. Let her come back up and work the mouth a little bit. I'm not going to stop, Brown Eyes. Okay. I have never been a person that I cared who I offended. I've always tried to be fair. People that I don't like, I will talk shit to. It happens. I even talk shit to people that I do like.
Maddie, can I ask you a question?
Go for it.
Okay.
What the fuck happened? Did she drop?
Yeah, she's coming back.
Oh, okay.
Well, I thought she was. Well, that was a great question.
I mean, it was. I'm not going to disregard that. Don, have I ever been afraid of offending anyone?
Oh, hell no. You've been offending people for 6 years.
I've been doing it longer than that. But since you've known me, it's been 6 years.
Periscope.
Yeah, on Periscope I have. I'm not afraid of offending anybody. I'll wrap somebody in an enigma and make Jeff disown Jackie just so that Jackie won't get much more shit. And I'll turn it over to Jackie and be like, that's what kind of man you had, that he would disown you.
Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. You know how in history we kind of
Oh dear Lord. She dropped again.
After she's done, Yeti's next. I'm going in order. Yeti, you're next after Call Me.
I'm just wanting to hear the fucking question.
I just don't understand what the problem with me being up here is.
Yes, Bayesian Jen, I am Lumberjack Petty. Okay. But people know my heart and they know that I truly care about people. Overall, I like to offend people. Go ahead before you drop off.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on. I was just going to say, like, with words, we progress, right? Like, the meanings of words change, such as what in the 40s and 50s, what was a cigarette called?
Square, a fag.
There you go. And that word became something else, right? It now means something else, correct? Just like we accept people, how they choose to live their lives or change their gender or live their lives in any way, we also need to progress with words. And I think
agree
if you're
with
going to
you.
stand up for one of them, you need to do the other one as well.
I
It's
agree with
unfair
you
to stand
100%.
by. Wait, yeah, but you're using the words, and you're like, oh, because I have freedom of speech. Wait a
No,
minute.
no,
How
let
far
me.
are we going to
No,
go back?
I never said freedom of speech. In fact, I'll give you an example. In Latin, the word faggot means a bundle of sticks. I don't use the word faggot because I know it means something else nowadays and it offends a group of people. And I've worked that out of my vocabulary that I use. Whenever I grew up,
You can't
hang
take
on, let
the
me
word.
finish.
Yeah, but I'd rather you not use that as an example. I'd rather you go with your definition of retard, because I'm pretty sure you're not a pianist and that you don't play piano, that you would need to retard in music. Or it's kind of like you're using the word because you know it means something else. That's like me using
Okay,
like,
okay. In the movie with Jack Nicholson and
okay, you
what's that?
lost me already, because movies aren't real life.
No, hang on. I'm just giving you an example because he says, I'm going to need you to retard your anger. It was
I'm not
Jack
okay with
Nicholson and the guy who played Happy Gilmore.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah, it was something about anger management. I think it was the name of the movie.
Okay.
He says, I'm going to need you to
in that
retard your
case,
anger.
though, Maddie, that
And I've
person
learned growing up that to retard is to slow down.
But
And I
then
know to
what if I
molest
just
is
said
to
to you,
break down.
but you can't just call someone because that's what you
Oh,
said.
when I do that, I mean it. When I do that, I mean it offensively, but I don't mean it to be offensive towards people who suffer
But
from
it
mental
is.
retardation.
Okay, that's like you saying words that are against gay people or transgender. I just remember you were doing a scope before that you were, you were okay with transgender people, and that,
Oh, I'm totally fine with that.
Okay, but here's the thing. You can't all and you're against it all, or you're not. And it's like,
No. I'm okay with transgender people. Like, I understand that 1 out of 1,000 people are transgender, even throughout all of history, going back to the Greeks. I'm not trying to offend them. If I'm in an argument with somebody,
trying to hurt people.
If I'm in an argument with somebody and I'm trying to offend them, then yes, words, because that's my intent. But my intent is not to hurt people who suffer from mental retardation.
But okay, so take that word away then as well then. What about the stuff that you're calling Brandy?
And well, fuck Brandy. I don't respect her one bit.
She's
Why?
a human being, regardless of how your feelings are. She's a human.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay, well that's get a ton of slack. Then people.
I'm a human being too. She actually told everyone that she hates everyone, and she hopes that they would go kill themselves.
Some point in our lives that we hate everyone. I mean,
okay, yeah, I understand. I understand it bothers people, but it's still part of my vocabulary. And if Gio would have come to me straight and said, "Hey, man, listen, if you use that word, it's really hang on." If he said that's really offensive, then I'd be like, "Cool, dude, I respect that, and I'll work to get it out of my vocabulary."
But how many times do I gotta tag you? And how many times do I gotta sit there and say, "Maddie, stop! Maddie, stop! Maddie,
dude,
stop!"
you never told me before. You may have said it in the comments.
He did just yesterday.
4 or 5 times in the comments tonight. I said, "Maddie, stop!
Beautiful Sheba.
Okay,
don't do it. Stop."
Okay, Gio,
In and I said, "Stop!" And what did you do?
Gio, stop being a retard.
Again.
I do it for shock value. It's okay.
See how you said you put the A before it, then it's not telling him.
3 steps forward, 4 fucking steps back with you, Maddie.
You can't say
I'll keep on going, Gio. If you want to challenge me, I'll do it even more.
But see, that's where
I'm not challenging you, Maddie. Gio, stop fucking insulting.
Have to recognize with Maddie, he literally loves when he gets you angry.
I do.
Jerk, and he gets.
I am a jerk.
So every time you come up, he's like, "Yes, that excites."
But call me. Can you at least admit to the fact that I actually do care about people when it comes deep down?
You do, but in this weird, like I am very familiar with this extreme type of jerk. The way Maddie is like he hates to be like. I don't. Let me put it this way. I'll reverse it then. He loves.
I am not okay with control, and I will not let anybody control. Is that fair to say?
The thing is, Gio, you need to recognize that. Like you need to realize it's never going to change him.
we can't change that he's not going to progress with his words because Maddie needs a weapon to fight with, and his words are his weapon right now. You know, if it
Yeah,
were,
that's the only
we were
thing
all
we have. This is
come up and push
communication.
you, and you need to recognize I don't want to be around that type of person.
Yeah, Gio, you're fine with leaving me be and never talking to me again. I'm okay with that. Good luck to you.
And that's what's sad too. It's like you think you know somebody, and then just like I remember him and Donlod were talking about how they think you know somebody, and then you see how they really are because they are not allowed to say whatever words they want that offend people. So you need to ask yourself, hey, do I want this kind of person in my life? Because they're only about really themselves. And I
No,
think
it's not about that.
it is
You
when
really
you
want
look
to
at
know
it in
what
the
it's
big
about?
picture, Maddie. It is. You're insecure, and it comes down to you just needing this attention that comes from negativity and pushing people.
No, do you want to know what it's about?
I'm not saying Gio is in the wrong at all. I'm trying to tell Gio that
I'm not saying Gio's in the wrong
no,
either.
somebody
Gio's
in
in
the
the right.
comments, I
I'm
just
in the
looked
wrong.
over.
Oh, sorry.
Gio, it's sad for Gio because I'm telling him that he has to say to himself, wow, this is really what I thought was my friend. And I'm sure it's upsetting for him because you think someone's one way and then all of a sudden they turn around and they act and treat you differently. And
Yeah, I'm
Gio
very
doesn't
good
need
at.
that kind of stuff to happen to him. If you know, and he's trying to help Maddie, and I know that seems to be where Gio's heart is coming from. Is he's trying to say, hey, I'm telling you this bothers me, stop it, and you're not. Then Gio, you're unfortunately you have to turn around, and you have to take the loss. It's sad.
No, actually, I told Gio I'd bow down to that and I would accept it and I'd be okay. And then Gio told me, well, you have to do this or that.
But
That's
Gio
what I don't
wants better
accept.
of you, and sadly, you're one of those people that you're never going to give people better. If they ask for better of you, you're going to give them worse. That's just how you are. You do the opposite.
No, it's not about that.
Yeah, it is, Maddie.
Honestly, it's not. If you understood anything
You love
about
to
me.
piss people off.
Okay, I do that, yeah. But that's not all of it.
But there's part of it. It all comes from your upbringing. When you look back at the whole thing of it, yes. When you want to say the R word like that, I can agree on this.
Okay, wait a minute. Can I ask you something? Okay, go ahead,
After
B.
I'm done with my thought, then you can.
Okay.
As I was pointing out before, cigarettes changed in what their names were. Then it goes into many times people back in the late 80s, early 90s, they did use that, oh, you're being, the R word. It's actually became part of the vocabulary. It wasn't offensive. But as with everything else, it progresses. It became offensive. So you no longer say it. Then we have to choose as adults, do I want to keep this word in my vocabulary and respect that it's upsetting people or not? So, yes,
didn't I just say that? And if Gio would have come to me, then I would have changed it.
No, I don't think that would have mattered because it was literally said. I told Spree I was watching her replay on what is an autist because you were calling someone in the beam autistic, and then you shortened the word to be autist because you knew autist was a different word.
No, an autist is a person who has autism. I understand that. It was a bunch of gamer autists that took over the fucking stock market and showed all of these hedge fund people who's boss. I respect the hell out of that. Now, let me finish. I respect the fuck out of that because they said, give me rules and I'll abide by them. They did the same thing and showed all these people that keep all of you in golden shackles who's boss. And they actually had to change the rules against the autist. I love the autist.
Okay,
I would be proud to have an autistic child. I don't think of that as a disability. I think of it as a situation to where this kid understands that there's rules, there's structure, and they know how to love even more than you and I do because they understand that's what it is. And whenever they change the rules on the autist gamers, that really fucked them up. And these hedge fund managers, yeah, idiot savant. You can say that. We all watched the movie about the Mel Gibson and his brother who was autistic that could count cards, and we all enjoyed that.
But
That
do
guy
we
was
use that
fucking
word in our
amazing.
everyday vocabulary? When do we ever say, "Oh, stop being an idiot savant"? Like, we don't use that word like we do other words. Yes, we
Why?
use
I
it.
would use it, and I would never think it was offensive. Oh yeah, Tom Cruise. Sorry, Rain Man. There it is.
But it doesn't
But
mean
that's
that.
a movie, Maddie.
I think the
Oh
whole
my
thing that
dear
came
Lord.
down to it was that it's upsetting to people that you have involved in your life that are talking to you, and yet you still choose to do what you're doing.
Oh, by
Okay,
the way,
well,
Maddie, John and Pink didn't dox Meredith.
yeah, well, we have text messages that prove otherwise. And the fact is that we still have a detective that's looking into it, and it's out of our hands.
Can you show the text?
You know, it's not just Maddie. It's been weeks
I'm
upon
gonna
weeks
drop,
upon
so
weeks of
y'all
people
can. But I
using
just
this to
felt like
insult
it's
us.
important to grow
Wait a
in
minute,
society.
B, I want to ask you something. Did you grow up? Did you ever say, "Well, that's gay"?
Send me the text.
Not really. I think
Not
I may
really,
have
but
said it. I think I may have said it in repeating my the kids at the bus stop. I do recall one time saying that, but it
okay.
wasn't
So,
part of
at
my
what point in
vocabulary.
time? At what point in time did you
You're
take that out
next,
of your
Yeti.
vocabulary?
As soon as I found out what the word meant.
Okay,
Well,
and
before
GL
he
come
comes
up
up, I
here.
just want to have my final. I just want to talk without being interrupted.
Go ahead, GL.
All right.
Well, let me drop if you want to talk to you.
It's not just you, Maddie. You're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. It's been weeks upon weeks upon
All
weeks
right,
upon
Yeti.
weeks of that word being used to insult me, to insult Spree, to insult her kids, whether it was you using it on Miss Josh or you using it tonight on other people, or Sprint's coming in and saying because of me, because of what, and because she perceives Spree as mentally retarded, that we wouldn't be able to make a good kid because our chromosomes don't mix, or
What the
Spree's
fuck are
got
you talking about?
special
Yeti,
needs
you're
kids, so we got
retarded,
to
dude.
attack them. So it's been weeks upon weeks upon weeks upon weeks upon weeks of Sprint saying it. Now you're just going around using it willy nilly to the fact that I've had
Yeti,
enough.
or Geo,
Hold
I'm
on,
not
let me
here to
talk to
please
Gio.
you.
Let me say something to Gio, please.
Go ahead.
I understand that it's offensive to you. I get it. But you're in an environment, and I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to be nice to you, even though you've been rude to me. You're in an environment where people don't care about nice, and to take something like that and try to weaponize it kind of makes you a victim.
Okay, so then I'm a fucking
wait,
victim.
let me finish.
Then I'm a victim, dude.
How old are you? You're an adult man. How
Don't
old are you?
worry about why.
Maddie, can you?
All right,
Can
whatever.
you show me
You're a
those texts?
30-some-odd-year-old
I won't
man,
show them
or
anybody.
however old you are. You're not a child. You can't take it to heart. You got to let it roll off.
I can
like
take
water
it to
off
heart.
a duck's
You
back,
don't
dog.
use my emotions.
But you're in a coliseum full of gladiators and crying about your panties.
Yes, that's what I'm crying about is my panties, Yeti.
You can't insult other people and expect them not to insult you back, and you can't expect your verbal expectations to be respected by everyone else. You either have to play at their level or you don't fucking play. Does that make sense? And I'm just trying to stop you from being disappointed because you have expectations in other people, and you're always going to be disappointed because everybody's always going to say something to try to hurt you personally. And just because one word that happens to hurt you personally was common 20 years ago, do you understand where I'm coming from?
I understand where you're coming from, Yeti. But at the same time, it's been weeks of this building up that I just had enough and I decided to speak up on it.
And Maddie, and here I'm gonna play both sides against the middle. And Maddie, if you know it offends someone and it offends the entire crowd, you're smart enough to come up with another way to offend someone without pissing the crowd off. No? Maddie? Maddie? Maddie.
Yeah, I'm right here, Yeti. Go ahead.
Donlod.
Up the fire.
Let me repeat what I said to Maddie initially.
Huh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I lectured Geo saying you can't be offended by a common word that people use. Let it roll off your back. Toughen up a little bit. And now I'm playing both sides against the middle. Now I'm gonna tell you, if you know it offends not only the person you're talking to, but the entire crowd, you're smart enough to come up with another way to offend them without pissing off the crowd, right?
Oh, yeah, I can do that 100 times over. But my thing is, I'm more about community, and I see us all as a community. And yeah, we can have little spats and everything, but to be pissed off at someone so much that you say, well, it's just never going to be you and I again, I think that's bullshit. It shows how weak of a community we really are. Gio, I love you, dude. I was sticking up for you whenever everyone else. Hang on, Yeti.
Maddie,
hang on.
Periscope
I was sticking up for you whenever everyone else was going against you. I don't even want to be part of this community.
You should talk me the whole time. Listen to me.
Brandy, check your Twitter.
Periscope rule number 1: the crowd dictates what's allowable and what's not allowable.
I don't deal with the crowd, Yeti.
Yeah, but in a sense, though, if you're trying to appeal to an audience, the audience dictates what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. Yes,
yeah, I don't try to appeal to them. I do my own thing. I just like the fact that we have a community. At the end of the day, we'll all go to sleep and be like, oh, yeah. I had a conversation with them. We worked some shit out. We had some emotions. It's good.
All right, so now let me ask Gio a quick question. Do you really think you can insult people left, right, and center, and they're not going to come back at you and insult you?
Who am I insulting, Yeti? You?
Me, for one.
Okay,
Matt,
I'm
for
insulting
another.
you because you give me a headache.
You insult me because you say I can't say words.
Do you think I'm not going to come back at you and insult you as well?
Of course you are. That's what you do.
So then if you're going to go hide behind something or cry about this, that, or the other, it's no different than the woman who starts a fight with a man and then says, oh, God, how dare you pick on women?
You can't say be accepting of people, but don't accept what people say. Because the first thing I'm going to do whenever you tell me not to do something is I'm going to do it. I have a standard, Gio. I don't wear a mask for a reason. I guarantee you go outside of your house and you say, yes, master, you say I have to wear a mask, then I have to do it. Look at fucking Texas right now. Do you know the reason they say no more mask mandate? It's because they can't keep the fucking lights on, and a former mayor of Colorado City said your government owes you nothing, even though you give us 50% of your income. The cattle was out of the gate. They had to come out before anybody knew about it and said, oh, the cattle's ready to let loose. We're just going to let them do it. No, those people figured out they have no power over them. I stand up against tyranny and control. I always have, and I always will.
Real quick, the only person you can control, though, is yourself. And the only person who can control you is yourself, Maddie. That's the universal lesson. The only vessel you can steer as the captain or being in control is your ship. That's it.
No,
you can't
wrong,
control
Yeti.
these other people. And other people can't control you either.
People can tell me that a word's offensive and I can't say it anymore.
This is where I'm going to drop out, Don, and they're more. I spoke my mind tonight, so that was.
You can stay here if you want. I want to hear Donlod's take on use of the R word. Go, Donlod. Say something. It's your goddamn scope.
I don't like it. I don't like it being used.
Don, if you want me to respect your scope and not say the R word anymore, I will. This is your house.
If you didn't, okay. I mean, it offends a lot of people. It's like, Jeff saying homophobic stuff, and I don't know, racial stuff, homophobic stuff, and you're a smart guy. You don't need to use that word. I know what you're trying to do with Gio.
What it comes down to, in my opinion, what it comes down to is the outrage that the crowd is willing to either pick or not pick. If it's a word that offends them, that connects with them personally, then they're going to shit talk you. If they dislike you and you say a questionable word, they're going to judge you and ridicule you and, assassinate your character and say, oh, you're a fucking asshole.
Well, let me tell you.
It all has to do with who says it, because right now, Gina Baby Go Live dropped 16 N-bombs and 600 R-bombs and 52 fucking P-bombs and nobody will say a fucking word.
What the fuck's
You
a
don't think
P-bomb?
All of you are halfway fucking.
You don't think nobody would say anything?
Actually,
No,
let me tell you.
She said the N-word. She said the N-word 15 times in a row, angry. When I made fun of her, I triggered the bitch. She went live and dropped M-bombs left and right. And she'll probably fucking go live now, too.
Let me tell you the difference between Gio telling me not to say it and Don doing it. Don did it with a common collective attitude, and he didn't come up here and he wasn't like, well, you can't do that. It was more so a conversation. I said, okay, cool.
I got to go flip chicken. I'll be right back. Some of the comments are pretty spicy, though.
As I also said, Maddie, I told you like 4 or 5 times in the comments, dude, chill out. Dude,
Gio,
stop.
you don't fucking tell me anything. You can talk to me about stuff, but you don't fucking tell me anything.
Okay, Maddie.
I'm open to conversation, but whenever it comes to you telling me anything...
May I address that? Gio, he has a point. He has a point. You can't have expectations of other people because you're always going to be disappointed. Maddie's going to do what Maddie's going to do. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and you're going to do what you're going to do. The only thing you can control is what you do. It's the same lesson I'm trying to get across to Maddie, is that we're all individuals.
What's going on?
Each one of us interpret this shit the way we interpret it. You can never control the way people interpret it. You can only control what you present. You can only control what you say. Once they hear it, they're going to do what they want with it. I promise you. You could shit Tiffany cufflinks live in front of a camera and somebody would tell you that they're fake. Dysfunction junction. What's your function? That's actually pretty funny. We're all dysfunctional. Every single one of us. The mere fact that we're here proves that we're dysfunctional. If this entertains you, if this is interesting to you, if you hate somebody more than someone you've met in real life, if you love somebody that you've never met in real life, you're dysfunctional. We're all fucking dysfunctional. Each one of us that's here have that one thing in common. That not only are we dysfunctional, but we can pay a phone bill. Or we have a phone that can get on the motherfucking Periscope.
Yeti, there is no normal, dude. Everybody's dysfunctional. Actually, I come on here because I like the back and forth. I like the argument. I come into Donlod Scope because I want to get people to hate me. I've been trying to do it. Now I have a good in.
Maddie did say that earlier, that he's trying to get people to hate him.
I openly say it all the time. It's just now I have leverage. I can do it. Like I'm on another app to where it's all about growth and farming and family. I get along great with those people because I understand what it is. Don, people come to your scope because we know what's going to happen. It's going to be drama.
Well, there's 456 of you in here, so.
Just like Jimmy Neff. Fuck that bald-headed bastard.
Dysfunctional people watching other dysfunctional people.
Look at the comments. Well, look at the comments. Bam, 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 bam.
Bam. Okay, Steven's calling me to ask you to unblock him, Don.
Fuck him. He can wait a few days.
Let's see.
Be nice to
Steven.
Hey, don't curse Steven publicly. He's got enough.
Be nice to Steven. Yeti, listen to this. Hold on.
He's got enough problems.
Yeah,
I'm in the beam, Steven.
Really? Can I say something?
I guess you can.
Steven's calling in on Maddie's phone. Donlod's gonna block you too now, Maddie.
Yeti, hush. Let him speak.
What's up, Don? How you doing?
Hey, Steven. Hold on, guys. Steven, hold up. Hey, buddy. I want you to listen to something. Hold up. Hold on, guys. Listen to this, Steven. I want you to listen to this. Using the beam.
You gotta love Periscope.
With that Irene. Hold on. Let's play it.
But I just wanted to say that. That's all.
Hold on, let me get it back to the beginning. Hold on.
I don't like Donlod.
Hold on, listen to this.
Disgusting. And I have all of this information.
Come on.
Yeah, I just wanted to quickly say Donlod is a nigger. That's all I'm saying.
Steven didn't say a word.
I just wanted to say that. That's all.
Okay.
Steven, you didn't say anything when she said that?
Not a word.
When was that? All the girls come to see you.
Not a word.
Steven, that was earlier. Did you hear what she said?
What did she say?
She said,
Well, I'll play it
Irene
again.
said, Irene said Donlod is a nigger, and you were in the beam with her, and you didn't say a fucking word.
Yeah, Maddie, you just fucking said it too.
Jesus,
you dumb
Shut up,
fuck.
Yeti.
I have no problem with him saying it. Let me play it. I'll let you listen to it again, Steven.
Tell him that's a problem if you don't have a problem with him saying it.
Hold on.
Yeah, I just quickly say Donlod is a nigger.
Yeah, I lowered it.
I wanted to say that. That's all. Okay. I don't like Donlod.
You're all fucking stupid is all I'm
I
gonna
don't have
say.
all of this information.
All the girls come to see you.
No, it's not.
Sir
Steven,
Sean Billington, Earl of Hamilton.
by the way, Steven, why was you taking screenshots from my scope and sending them to that idiot Gons for his Discord?
Well, I wanted to know what people were saying about him. But are you gonna unblock me?
Are you his puppet? Are you his puppet?
I feel like someone's copying my laugh.
Are you a puppet? Are you a little snitch? Are you a little snitch?
Hi, Maggie.
Yeti, can you shut the fuck up and let me talk?
Hi, Steven.
Go ahead,
Steven.
Steven.
You better be nice to me, Steven.
Yeti, hush. Go ahead, Steven. Defend yourself. Oh, he hung up. Steven hung up.
Oh, and it's Yeti's fault again.
Dear Lord. Oh, wait, he's calling back in. Here we go. Hey, Steven, you're live, buddy.
Sorry about that. Can you ask Donald to unblock me?
I can't hear.
You can ask him yourself. Go ahead, Steven.
I lost hearing.
Donlod's deaf. Donald, let me hand signal this to you. I'll wait on his hand signals coming back. He said, why wouldn't Steven stick up for me when that girl called me the N-word?
No, not stick up. I don't need anybody to stick up for me, but
yeah, that was all my translation.
I
Donlod didn't say shit.
I think somebody would have at least said something. I don't need people to stick up for me. But I don't know if someone would have said
Donlod, listen, I'm not going to stick up for you, but I'll stick up in you.
Dear Lord, Yeti, go the fuck home.
No, that's all right.
I'm sorry. I had to throw a dick joke and a gay
Steven.
joke in there.
I ain't mad about that, Steven. It's like, all right, whatever. But I'm more pissed off at you taking screenshots from my scope and sending it to that idiot Gons. How you know how I feel about that moron?
That was for you, Rack. That was for you.
Can you forgive me unblock me now?
You know I hate that motherfucker. But you come in my scope to fucking take screenshots and give it to that fucking moron, racist, fucking stalker, the guy that has sexual relationships with a fucking lizard.
A lizard? Hold on.
So,
Maddie believes in lizards.
Steven, do you think it's fair that he keeps you blocked for 4 days?
4 days ain't bad.
Right now, you should block me out. It's because I'm trying to be
Well, I think it's a little bit deeper than that.
Unblock you so you can take more screenshots and send them to your buddy?
Can I say something, please?
Maybe people shut up about it, then it'll be fine.
All right, Steven, this is what I'm going to do.
Can I say something to Steven?
Go ahead, Yeti.
Steven, 4 days ain't bad. And you need consequences. You need to learn lessons. It's unfortunate. I've tried to talk to you about it, and you don't fucking listen. So now let's see if consequences work.
Okay, what did you try to talk to you about?
Okay.
About minding your fucking P's and Q's and trying to get along, trying to fit in instead of pissing everybody off.
Steven, I think that a timeout for 4 days is very generous, and I think that Don may ease up and unblock you in 3 days. Okay.
Thanks,
But only,
Jojo. No, I'm good.
but only if you send him nudes. Only if you send him nudes.
He's asking if that's true, Donlod. I think it's fair, Steven. That's just my
Let's go
opinion.
3 days.
Yeah.
Let's go 3 days. 3 days from the original incident.
Can you tell Yeti to shut up and let me fucking talk?
He's just making it worse.
All right, go ahead.
If Steven, I don't hear about any more about you fucking dishing me or anything, I'll
Manny,
unblock
Meredith
you maybe
Meredith
Saturday.
wants you to go to the house.
I know I'm putting out the fire.
Just remember,
right now.
Steven, people
Thanks,
are
Gio.
watching.
I told to tell you.
I said thanks, Gio.
Hey, Gio. What's up, man?
Gio, flirt with Steven a little bit.
Okay, so Steven,
I'm
3
not flirting
days.
with Steven.
I think if he's fair, it's going to be 3 days. Okay, bud, but it's up to him. What do you have to say to Don as an apology?
Well, can I talk?
Yeah.
Look,
Not if I talk.
Go ahead, Steven.
Hey, but by the way, are any of my Facebook friends there?
No, they're all dead.
Is Kathy Baker there? Is Kathy Parker there?
No, she died.
Steven's gonna shit the bed right at the end. Hey, we're in the middle of closing a deal. We're right there.
Steven, just apologize to Donlod.
Steven's gonna shit the bed.
Sorry, Don. Okay. Can you tell
You're
Don
gonna
I'm
keep
sorry?
on taking. Are you gonna keep on taking screenshots and send him the gons?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do anything. I promise.
All right.
Next time, I'm going to encourage Don to block you for good, but Don's his own person, and he doesn't have to listen to me, but that's my decision.
Okay. Okay, by the way.
Oh, fuck you. I'm hanging up on your ass. No,
Okay, real quick. Let me just say something. That kid has got bigger balls than any of you, and I like him, and he's entertaining as fuck. And y'all spend all this time entertained by him. Be nice to him. Help him out a little bit. Quit fucking hating on him.
Well,
For
I'm
real.
dropping Don. Thank you as always.
Yeah, my pleasure, Gio.
And Don, since it was brought up, I'm sorry if me saying that word offended you, but it's kind of like verbatim kind of thing.
Well, me, I like to have free will, but I understand why people, don't want it. Me, I'm not. I don't,
I do.
political
Hold on.
stuff. I
Baby
hate the
Dino.
political stuff.
Baby Dino, I know who you are, and I do see myself in Steven. I see all of us in Steven. All Steven wants to do is fit in and be accepted and recognized and make friends. No different than any one of us. No different. So
yeah, but Yeti,
why give him the stiff arm? Especially when it's harder for him to fit in than anyone else.
Yeti, what you don't understand is I don't even want to try to explain it. I'm good. Us all do with Steven. Yeah, right, Jody?
Wait, Miss Davis, it was nice to hear you speak. I don't think I've ever heard you talk before.
I've heard Miss Davis before. She's a very nice person, and she's actually more collected and calm than you are.
Well, she ain't been shit but mean to me, and I'm trying to say it was nice to hear you talk, Miss Davis. That's it.
That's because you're an idiot, and you don't deserve to hear her speak.
She's a moose lady. She likes mooses.
Dude, you talk to a woman that you call Moo.
Yeah, but her picture is a cow.
Here comes beautiful Miss Davis.
I can't wait to talk. She's going to be mean to me. Watch.
Dude, I'm going to turn this so much hate on you versus me. It's going to be hilarious. Watch.
Good. Make me the target. It's easy. I'm always the fucking target.
I love doing it.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that, Yeti? And I'm serious. I'm not joking because I was trying to call in and it went.
He said that you like mooses.
I do. But it's too bad I'm not near them anymore. Now I'm near cows.
But he called you a moose lady, which was very offensive because in the Greek term, it means black woman.
Hey,
you're a dumbass because she lives in Alaska and she got moose in her yard.
Hey, ain't nothing that.
I'm just saying, Yeti's a little bit racist.
I call fucking Lisa the goat lady, and Miss Davis and Lisa are like fucking Siamese twins from Alaska to Alabama or wherever the fuck.
Beautiful Lisa.
The two of them.
What's wrong with Alabama, Yeti?
Nothing. I'm just saying, if Miss Davis is the moose lady, then Lisa's the goat lady.
Yeah, I'll be the cow lady now. I'll scope some cows before the scope is over. Would you like that? Would you like that?
You sound very pleasant. You sound like a nice lady.
Thank
you. Can you give us a moo?
Off. Huh?
Can you give us a moo?
No.
Come on.
You're stupid.
What's the plural of mooses?
It's just moose.
Moose. That's what I thought. And then when Maddie said mooses, I wanted to correct him, but I wasn't sure.
He's in shock again. It's not new. It's not
Yeti
new.
Yeti was still saying the Greek term. He meant meese.
Well, whatever. Anyway, what else you got to say?
You okay with me, Miss Davis?
I'm okay with you, but when I get pissed off about things, I do call in and I speak my mind.
I love that about you.
Respect. It doesn't mean that I hate you. I don't hate anyone, but I will speak up on things. And if it's wrong, it's wrong. You understand what I'm saying? That's all it is.
Hey, can I get you to go out on a date with me and Meredith? Have a 3-way date?
Huh? Why you hang up, Yeti?
And you notice, guys,
it's
not glitching. With 3 in the beam.
Why you hang up, Yeti?
Did you turn your VPN off?
No, it's on.
I was thinking that you did. I didn't want to bring it up.
Nope, it's on.
So, Miss Davis, you want to go out on like a threesome date with me and Meredith?
No, thank you.
No, you sure?
Knock on wood. Now it's going to start glitching.
I am perfectly sure. But like I said, I'm going to speak up on things when I disagree with them. If I get loud, I get loud. You understand? And I wanted to, it's like if there's times that I wanted to yell the hell out of Yeti because he's the same way. He says things for shock value, and you guys say things because you may know things about certain people. So you feel as though keep bringing it up is going to make it.
The difference is Yeti never admits to it. I tell people all the time, I'm a shock value kind of person. I like to say things that are offensive. I like to attract attention to me through disruptive nature.
That's
and
true.
I do all this shit, but I still love people at the end of the day.
You know what? And that's fair. That's totally fair. But at the same time, you can't say something this time, then tell the truth the next time, and then say you didn't say it the next time.
No, I'll always admit it. That's fine. Just like Jimmy Knapp, I call him like the strangest gay guy in the world because he's dating a woman.
So?
He's still the weirdest gay guy ever. Gay guys.
And?
Listen, if he wants to suck a dick being a bald-headed bastard, I get it.
Worried about who loves who's with who gives what, who does what. No shade on Nina, but the way that you said, oh, well, Gina baby's having raffles and she's, scamming people out of money. Nina's doing a raffle right now.
I've never said that. Actually,
What about that, Yeti? Not you. What about you, Yeti? Is that, is that going to be the same thing? I love Nina too.
Unmute Bellaboo.
No shade against you at all, Nina. I'm just saying.
Listen, I encourage all raffles. I encourage all PayPal, all Cash Apps, every kind of, let it go.
Again, you can't stop going after one thing and not going after the whole thing. Stop being selective. Stop being hypocritical. That's what I'm saying.
But Miss Davis.
Yes, unmute Jackie.
Maddie.
Thank you.
No, I have a question.
What?
You think I look good for a white guy?
You stupid ass.
No, come on, Miss Davis. Don't be playing me like that. Tell me.
You're so fucking dumb. I don't know. Maybe.
You don't know? Why? You don't look at me like a person because I'm white? Come on, tell me I'm a good-looking white guy.
See, you just tried to flip your own words there to make
mods don't moderate moderators.
And no, it's not. It has nothing to do with you being a white guy at all. I just don't look at you like that. That's it.
I kind of live like the BBC lifestyle as a white guy, though.
Well, that's...
You into that?
Unmute her.
I don't want to find out. Sorry for you. I'm not taking that trip.
This is the reason I like black women. They will dodge every fucking bullet, man. White women will be like, I don't want to offend you, so I'll just say yes.
No, I'll offend you. I'll offend you.
No, not with my questions. You dodge it all. You're like, no, I don't really give a fuck.
Don't mute my moderator.
How is that dodging?
No, you just told the truth.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm putting out the fire right now, Meredith.
Can I say something, you guys, really quick? Sorry. It's just
just block each other.
Let's
just block each other.
So if you guys keep unmuting her, then she's gonna ghost. So
I don't know why people just don't. I don't know why people just don't block each other. If you don't like each other, block. For now on, you got 20-something days. Just block the person.
God damn! Ain't y'all?
And some of y'all that we haven't moderated, if you could just chill out because you're skating really close to a line of being moderated. We've only been moderating like really like whack stuff that's been said tonight, but some of y'all are really skating close to the line. Just chill, okay? Thank you. Love you. Bye.
I'm pretty sure I'm moderator already. That's the reason I'm staying up in the beam. All right, actually, I have to put this fire out, and I have to go see Meredith.
Matty used to get modded all the time. As soon as he left the beam, boom, mod.
Bye.
Right? I love you, Miss Davis.
Love you too, Maddie. Bye.
Listen, I would share.
Miss Davis, stay up here.
I would share a fishbone margarita with you any day, Miss Davis. Love you too, Don. Bye, guys.
I'll fry them up.
Yeti's cup.
Okay. I just want y'all to know I've stopped eating my crabs. I ordered I got a bushel of crabs, and I'm stopping what I'm doing to talk to y'all. So make it quick, Yeti.
Don. Bye, guys.
I'll fry them up.
Yeti.
Bye, Maddie. Bye.
What, Yeti?
What up, Miss Davis? What
What
I can do for you? I'll answer any question you have for me.
I don't have questions for you. Sometimes you annoy the fuck out of me when you're in
I know.
You call into every goddamn scope.
I know.
Your voice is so annoying when you act like you know everything.
But I don't. Listen, I've never acted like I know.
No. We're not going to do. You're not going to do me like you try to do everybody else. I'm going to speak. Okay.
Okay.
And then when people get in the beam and you ask a question and they try to go start answering it and you start talking all over them again, come on, tell them how you did this.
It's a battle. It's a battle of opinion.
And all of y'all are scumbags. And let me tell you something.
But I'm pretty good at that, though, aren't I?
Speak for me. So don't say most of y'all because you don't know who these people are. This is entertainment. I came on this app when I was at my lowest right after losing my mother. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Me too. Hold on. Stop. Me too.
Okay.
I came on this app right after losing my mother. Continue.
Okay. But you don't need to be a dick like that. That's what I'm saying.
How so?
You are such a fucking dick.
Does it bother you, though?
Respectfully, Yeti. I seriously do.
Does it bother you?
At times, there's times I want to call up in there and just tell you to shut the fuck up, but yell it.
I would let
just
you
so
call.
that you could hear my lungs like you were looking at my tonsils.
I would let you call anytime you wanted. Would I not? Would I not? Would I not invite?
You know why? You know why you probably say that? Because you don't have information on me that you feel like you can hold over my head.
Why would I need? Listen, lady, I don't even know who you are.
No,
you're the moose lady. You're the fucking moose lady. Why do I care about your information?
No, but I'm saying, if you were past some of my information, if I had did something in the past,
have you ever done anything to me personally?
No.
Then why would I care about who you are?
But listen,
why would I care about who you are?
How come half of the people you talk about Have they really done anything to you?
Yes.
You may say John David Lucy did something.
I
but
know
just
she
be
did for a
real.
Oh
fact.
no,
But
Miss
you're
Davis. No.
okay.
You're
I
gonna
won't
get him.
go.
We're gonna be on this for the
Okay.
next hour.
Oh, okay.
No,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
not Jeff.
Okay. I'm
Fuck
going.
you,
Okay. Flip it.
Donlod.
Flip
I'm
it.
not
Flip.
Jeff.
No,
Flip
none
that
of
back.
this. I want
Reverse
to hear
it.
this
Fuck you,
anymore.
Donlod.
Just flip it
Can
in
I
reverse.
say something, Miss
Ah.
Davis? You've been
No, what?
talking for 4
Don,
minutes.
you are so right. You are
Miss
so right.
Davis. Miss
Sorry,
Davis.
they'll
Miss
go on these
Davis.
tangents.
Miss Davis. You've been talking for 4 minutes. Can I say something?
Yeti. Wait a
Can
minute,
I say
Yeti.
something?
No.
You are so up Gina Baby's ass.
Oh,
so
really?
trying to be
God.
Let me finish.
Please tell me. Please
Can I
tell me
finish?
how I'm up her ass.
Can I
Please
finish?
tell me. Yeah,
Can
go ahead.
I
I'm listening.
finish?
Go listening.
May I finish?
Go ahead. I'm just doing you like you do everybody else. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening. Come on.
You are so far up Gina Baby's ass.
Tell me how. You keep saying
you
words.
just 2 seconds ago, you wanted me to justify why I talked about her raffle.
Yeah. What I said is no shade against Nina because I love Nina, but you didn't say anything about Nina who just came on about her.
I've talked about. Listen,
No.
I talk about
She
all the beggars.
started
I don't
one.
like any of the beggars. I've been clear.
But
I've been clear
Gina,
about
baby.
that.
I hear Gina, baby.
Miss Davis,
but
may
because
I finish?
I say Gina, baby, or I say
May I finish speaking?
I'm up there.
May I finish speaking?
Is that what it is?
May I finish
I'm sorry.
speaking?
I'm sorry. I'm not Yeti. You're not Miss Davis. Let me flip that. Go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do I have your permission to talk now?
You don't need my permission, Yeti.
We know where your loyalty lies. We know who you are. We know the people you support, the people you defend, and you know all the things that they've done. You are what you are.
Because I'm a bad, loyal bitch.
You are.
That's exactly what I am.
You are what
I
you
will
are.
beat up someone's ass for a motherfucker that was blocked and called CPS. I will beat up someone's ass
what you are.
when something is done wrong, regardless of what they did, does not justify what you do to them.
You are what you are.
Plain and simple. Because one person does something doesn't mean it needs to be turned.
What does sock have to do with me, though?
Well, because you mentioned Gina Baby. Gina Baby is with Cam. I'm just saying. You know, you talk about her raffles.
How is Gina Baby with Cam?
Then but it all goes back to what I told Yeti. Y'all are a bunch of bitches because all y'all
Why
get
do you hate men? Why do you hate men?
Oh, I don't hate men.
Trust me. You just said we're all a bunch of bitches. You just said we're all a bunch of bitches. So why do you hate men? Why do you hate men?
No, I don't hate men. I hate y'all bitches. You know, you Cam. That's what I'm talking about. Maddie.
How about
Sean?
That's what I'm talking about. Sean and Phil.
And you know what? I'm going to take that back.
I am
going to take that back.
You know,
Miss
Davis, I think what you're talking about is the quilting circle that this person associates himself with. Would that be correct? Because it's not all men. It's the sewing circle.
Yeah.
And like the Sunday morning gossip group that he associates himself with. Yeah. It's really easy to make assumptions about us wanting to do shit like that when you don't know anything.
No, and it's Yeti, you know, just trying to play it off a different way to make it now seems like I have an issue with men, and trust me, I don't.
You clearly stated it.
Well, you know, because what did I say to Maddie when I said Cam? When I said this is just like when Cam was blocked and called.
But why did Maggie?
All
of your friends called CPS on my girlfriend's kids.
Are a bunch of bitches.
All of your friends called CPS on my girlfriend's kids.
I have never called CPS.
I said yo.
Maggie, you kind of got in trouble tonight, didn't you? A little bit.
With what? With petting my dog's belly? Sure did.
And with what else? And with what else?
Y'all need to mind your fucking business.
What happened right before that?
I think I was because I also aired the assassination of Malcolm X.
No, you tried to hijack Donlod's audience and go live with Armo.
Yeah, I totally did.
You do it every night. But you do it every night.
Feel like I hijacked
Wait a minute, Yeti.
I don't care if anybody goes live. I mean, I wait
Did I do that? Did I hijack your audience? I'm a big old heel, aren't I, Donlod? I'm the biggest
I
of
don't care
heels.
who's live.
You're
If I'm
no,
gonna
you're
No more
you're
babyface Maggie for
you're
anyone.
hold on,
you're
guys.
addicted to attention, and your
I
face
don't
is not a
care
baby
who's
face.
live. I'll
You have
go
a man
live.
face. You have a man face.
Okay,
The
Yeti.
Adderall, the
Babyface is
Adderall
a
is giving you
wrestling term.
all that jaw clenching.
Hey,
All the
Yeti.
jaw
If
clenching
you
has
are
given
my
you a
fucking
man
doctor,
face.
then you can speak about what I am or am not taking.
You're addicted
Okay?
to speed.
You don't even have
You're addicted to
CPR
amphetamine.
certification underneath your belt.
You're addicted to amphetamine.
You don't even have CPR certification underneath your belt.
Adderall is
So you have no
amphetamine.
business talking about
Adderall.
what I do or do not take.
Adderall is
You
amphetamine.
churlish slut.
See what I'm saying?
Adderall is
You see what I'm
amphetamine.
saying? You get what I'm saying yet? Because you think you have something on someone. You
She said it.
try
She
to
said it live
degrade
that she
them.
takes Adderall. She
You
said it
try.
live.
It doesn't matter.
She said
It
it live.
doesn't
She
matter.
said it live.
Why do you
She
bring
said
it
it
up?
live.
Why do
No,
you bring it? Okay.
Gringo, stop
Okay.
saying that. I can't
Okay.
concentrate. I'm almost out of drugs.
So listen.
Because it was 11 o'clock at night.
So is
And
it
I had
okay
taken
for
my
us to
meds
keep
at 2
saying how
p.m.
you went to the courthouse, Yeti, to get those court papers and came on Scope and talked about your ex's parents?
What does
Is
that
it
have to do with
okay?
doing drugs?
Is it
What does
okay
that
to
have to do
keep
with
calling
drugs,
you a
though?
jeweler? Is it okay to
I'm
call
not a
you a
jeweler,
bail
though.
bondsman?
Not
Is
a
it
jeweler. I'm
okay
not a
to
bail
say that you're
bondsman.
a house hunter or a house seller or a realtor or whatever you want to be today?
You have no
Is it
idea what I
okay for
am.
you to say, oh, you
have
got money in the bank and
Hold
all
up,
those
Sprinks. I'll let you
in
have
that
it.
bag and you staying
Miss
in a
Davis.
hotel? Is
Miss
that what
Davis.
is that what you want?
All right,
Miss
Sprinks.
Davis.
Go ahead,
You have
Sprinks.
no idea what I am, what I do.
Then
You
stop
literally have no
speaking
fucking
on
clue. You
everyone
have no clue.
else.
No.
Stop.
No, not at all.
Then I won't either.
Not
Then
at
I won't
all.
either. Because
And
see,
you can run
if
around
y'all want
Periscope
to do tit
fantasizing
for
about me
tat,
all the fuck
I'm
you want.
going to do tit for
You do
tat.
Gina.
Because
Good.
y'all are a bunch of weak
It shows
bitches.
your morals
you
and your
coming up?
character, and it shows that you hate men. You're a man
No.
hater.
Oh my God.
I'm a man
I'm so
hater. My
glad
name
you
is
think
Miss
that.
Davis.
I am so glad that you think that. I am so glad that you think
Listen,
that.
go back to Alaska with your mooses and lick Gina's ass. Nobody cares about
get
you.
Correct. Please pronounce things correct, okay?
Nobody cares about you.
Why don't you go get a house?
I have
You
one
want
already.
you want me
in
to
Florida.
go see my mooses?
No, I don't give a fuck
Go
about
get a
your
house.
moose.
Go get a house.
I already own one. I'm about to buy
Okay, well
another.
then go there. Why are you still in a hotel?
Because I want to be.
Okay. Then I'm where I want to be.
Okay.
Thank you. So stop bringing everything up about everyone else because
no, but you're the one who brought it up.
Stop
You're the
calling
one who brought
in
it all
everyone's
up.
beam. Matter of fact, stop going up in Nikki's beam. I don't want to unfollow
Are you
you,
trying to
Yeti, but
control
damn
me?
it, I'm tired of getting all
like
these
you're
damn
trying to control me, Miss
notifications
Davis.
that you live in her
I
beam.
feel like you're trying to control me a little bit.
Oh, really? You got that, didn't you? I'm so glad you did
I do.
because that's how you do everyone else, Yeti.
Oh.
See, I get you. I got you, brother. Did you hear me? Did you hear me?
Don't call me
hear
brother.
that?
If I was related to you, I'd smack both my parents.
What? What you say?
I said if I was related to you, I'd smack both my parents.
And you'd give them a high five telling them way to go. I knew it. See, there you go, Yeti. I knew it. There you go. But see, it don't work like that. I got you.
Tell us how it works. Tell us how it works, Miss Davis.
No,
Moose lady.
don't, because see, you're not up here to control me to get me to open up.
Tell us about your top secret clearance.
Do you really think that you could say things to get me to open up?
You told Maddie you work for the government.
No, I didn't say I worked for the government.
Yes, you
no,
did.
I didn't. Just because having top security
clearance
does not mean you have to work for the government, okay? And if I did,
so tell me about your clearance. So tell me about your clearance.
Why?
Because you mentioned it live.
Tell me about all that jewelry in the bag. Tell me all about that jewelry in the bag. Did you hawk it yet to pay for your hotel?
Listen to me. I got more.
Tell me about that house that you own that you're not living in because you're in that hotel because you want to be.
Because I have a tenant in my rental property, and I'm looking for another property.
Are you in your robe?
No, I'm actually wearing I'm
I
wearing a
just
long sleeve shirt with sweatpants. Do you want to know what kind of underwear I'm wearing?
Nah, no, thank you.
You're
I
so
was just
sad.
being
Go back
funny
to
because
Alaska
they
with your
always say
gooses.
I'm in my room.
Keep imagining what I'm wearing.
You know what? It would affect my clearance if I was talking about it. If I had clearance.
Is there a social media
Right?
policy for
See,
the
that's when you
agency?
say things.
Is there
If
a
you don't know,
is there a social media
right?
policy for the agency that you work for?
Is it one for where you are?
I'm self-employed. I write
Right?
my own
Right?
social media fucking
Right?
policy.
Keep
Yeah.
trying to ask, Yeti. Keep trying to ask. Keep it up. Sorry, I said cleep. I meant keep.
Ms. Davis, you know you've been on the app for a
Yeah.
long time, right?
Oh yeah, I have been since
And
April, maybe May of 2015.
And you know you pissed off a lot of people in that time?
No, I didn't.
You sure?
I'm very sure.
So there's no list of enemies, nobody hates you?
Nope.
Not
I'm sorry. Maybe you
not a single
and
person.
somewhat.
Not a single
No.
person.
Nope.
Okay.
No. Because I don't do
Beautiful
shit
Boochie.
like y'all did. Got it? I'm glad we understand each other, Yeti.
Do we?
You have a good night.
Good night. Ms. Davis, come on now. Come on now.
Hold up, Yeti. Hold up.
Bring
Hey, Jeff, don't ever tell Camilla to shut up in my room. Don't ever fucking tell Camilla to shut up in my room. Don't fucking say it again.
Camilla. Stop protecting Camilla.
No, I'll do what I want in my fucking scope. Don't ever tell her
she's
to
a
shut
grown
up.
woman.
Don't
She's a grown
ever tell her
woman.
to shut up. I didn't see it, but someone messaged me. Don't ever fucking tell her to shut up. Not in my scope.
All right, I have to make a salad. I finished making chicken. I now have to make a salad. All right, change the topic quick. Come up with something, Donlod. King of content, come up with a topic. I'll talk about it. Just come up with one. Throw it out.
Let's talk about Gringo.
He's a little bitch.
Damn, this drama. Well, Maggie's supposed to do an interview with what's his face?
Armo.
Armo about
half the people on Periscope already heard the story of how Armo was a bodyguard for Suge Knight. And he wasn't a bodyguard, he was probably just part of the entourage. Generally, guys like that hire a whole bunch of people because they want to roll up in the club deep. Anyway.
how's my little Don Lotta doing? Peanut and Lotta.
No, but I had friends. I had friends that worked on security details when celebrities would come into town, and they would go to the clubs on South Beach and Miami and Fort Lauderdale and all that garbage. A little bit familiar. I never did. I'm not big enough. Those guys are usually big monsters like Armo.
You remember
who you got,
Don
Mock?
Lotta. Well, Sprinks was trying to call in earlier. I don't know who she wanted to talk to. Sprinks, did you still want to call in? If you're still in here?
No, I will chew as much as I fucking want. No, I didn't guard Suge Knight. I'm 5'8", Armo's 6'3". A little bit of a difference there. If it was an armed escort or an armed detail, that might be a different story. You might find a little shorty like me in there. But it would be purely for my marksmanship skills.
Well, she tried calling in, but she canceled.
Yeah, I'm big time triggered, yelling and screaming over here.
Nope, Ringo got muted. Oh man, I probably
come on, Lisa.
Probably like
Lisa
20,
can come up.
There's probably like 20 mutes tonight to check them.
Lisa can
Been
come
a
up.
lot of mutes tonight. Holy fuck! Will you explain what a baby face is? A baby face is let's see, that'd be like Nelda on here. You know, everybody knows who Nelda is. If Nelda was a wrestling character, a baby would be Nelda. Sweet, innocent.
Somebody who looks young. A baby face is somebody who looks young. Younger than their age.
No, we're talking about wrestling.
People would say, oh.
You know, the baby faces and the heel. Like Nelda would be a baby face. No. Nelda would be a baby face. Queen Victoria would be a baby face. I'd be like a tweener.
A what?
A tweener, you know, kind of good and bad.
Like in between.
Like I say, I could be they'd cheer me if I'm good or bad. I could do shitty stuff and they still love me. Which is true.
No, you'll get hated at some point.
It's true. I do a lot of dirty shit and they still love me.
Like what?
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying. Well, I get accused of a lot of shit though, but you know, people see. This is fun. This is funny. You know, people used to accuse me of doing like fucking stealing their dogs and shit on Periscope, but nothing ever sticks. People don't get. The thing about it is people don't give a fuck. You know, that's the thing.
Oh Lord.
They want that drama. They don't give a fuck. They want the drama.
Personally, I think you guys are all fucking
fuck
up.
what Donlod's done. Bring us drama. No. In wrestling terms.
All right. If the conversation gets really stupid, it's because I'm stoned to the bone. Don't tell anyone. Hold on.
I'm kind of like, I don't know, like a Stone Cold Steve Austin.
So, hey, what the fuck are you doing after Scope, Donlod? I don't know if I asked you or not. Or if
Twitter Live. Are you going to go to Twitter Live?
No, hell no. I ain't doing shit.
Not?
I'm done.
No.
Because it gives them a fucking leash. Me having a presence on social media gives all of my enemies a leash to find me. And quite honestly, they're not worthy of my fucking time. Anyway.
So you're going to give up all this?
All what? All these fucking psycho grandmas?
Entertainment. Yeah, you know you enjoy the grandmas.
Fuck out of here.
Life is shit. I'm glad you was scoping my scope. I hope you got added a lot of views to my broadcast.
Yep, I'm here to the end, so. Gringo's mad. He won't be able to fucking obsess about me anymore. In my hotel room and my gout foot. He's so angry.
Oh, I know. Someone messaged me, says, that you were scoping my scope. You had 14 in there.
Hi. So a heel in wrestling is someone that we love to hate as the audience. So, and MK Friedman, right? Or Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Right. Did you Google
the Hart
that
brothers?
before you came in here?
Hi, Big Armo. I'm interviewing you tonight.
Folks, if you're not interested, we could cancel it. Not a problem. I could care less about the cloud. I could care less.
No,
I'm interested.
Armo, do it. I'm gonna scope
it.
Because I saw people in the comments saying we could care less. It's a repeat thing.
No, they're talking about Yeti. They're not talking about you, Big Armo.
Armo, come into my scope instead, and I'll interview you, and Maggie can lick the back of our balls.
Anyways, we'll do it.
Well, either way, I'm going to scope it. If you do it, Maggie, I'm going to scope it, and I'm going to split your audience in half. You ready?
We'll do it. We had a good time from 2008 to 2015 until you went to jail.
Well, Armo, there's 400
do the interview right here. If
you
do the interview right here, Maggie won't get
I'd rather
the
do it in
credit for
Maggie's scope because I know Maggie's, is the one that's doing it. So,
Maggie hit me up, so I got to give it to her.
Did you want to do it tonight, Armo?
We could do it right now,
Maggie. All right. Well, shit. There's 400 people in here. Everybody hit on the Maggies.
Hey, Armo, don't forget to talk to me because I'm going to be there too.
I think we had enough drama.
Armo, don't forget to. I might throw some questions in there too. I'll
send
some people in with questions.
I'll answer any question up to a limit because after that, I'm not a Steven where I put everything.
You're not going to be trying to get some texts or anything else like
that.
I'm
not gonna try to catch a bullet tomorrow.
Can you tell us the last 4 of your social security number allegedly?
Me too, Queen.
I can do that.
And or can you tell us the last 4 of your social and or your last name allegedly?
I could give you my tax ID number.
Allegedly,
whatever.
Why are you asking that? That's no one's business but his own and his.
Let's go to fucking Maggie's scope. We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
Don't forget about me, Armo.
Well, you guys could all be there.
All right. What's her at? Tell me her
Plus, I send her a couple of photos too, so she could show those.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. What's her at?
I don't know. I'm sure someone will invite.
So hold on. She was just in the beam.
Maggie. Oh shit. Maggie, they wanted you to unblock everybody. Maybe you can talk her into it one night, Armo. Maggie unblocked, so everybody can watch it.
I don't have one person blocked on my account.
I said
Yeah,
not even. You
should do it in your scope.
Listen,
then.
I know that Armo has Tina Leroy blocked because she has pictures of him that are bad.
I got nobody blocked. I don't block anybody.
Not even Tina Leroy?
I can handle everybody.
Me
nobody
too. I try.
Nobody scares me on this app.
Why do you get all the credit with your big ass and my little ass gets picked on? Why?
Armo, a lot of people want to see it, but Maggie hasn't blocked. You should just go live and have her call in and interview you, maybe.
Because I can't show photos and shit. I'm broke. I only have one device.
Because a lot of people want to see it, but they're blocked.
I don't know. Maybe they'll catch a replay or something. I don't know, bro. I can't do anything. I mean, I can't show you guys anything. I sent a few things to Maggie.
Wait. Were any of them D-pics?
No. I'm not blessed. I'm not blessed like that. No, I'm not blessed like that.
You told me about it. You told me
about it.
Man,
I'll be the first one to admit I'm not blessed like that.
We still want to.
I don't care if I wear size 14 shoes.
We still want to see it. We still want to see it, Armo. We still want to see it.
No, I don't even want to see it. I haven't seen it in years. So,
Donlod wants to see it.
Come on.
I swear.
Where's Tara at?
Let's stay off that. You guys could rescope it. You guys could do whatever you want. I got nothing to hide. I'm a clean, honest person. I'll answer everything I can.
If we remove Maggie from the interview, I'd watch.
Let Yeti interview Armo.
Whatever you guys want, bro. Makes no difference.
No, stop. You already
whoever wants to do it.
I'll just rescope it and be happy.
She came out to me first, so I took.
No, that's fine. And I'm not an interviewer. I'm not a true crime fucking Suge Knight bodyguard interviewer. I just shit talk like you do.
I know.
I love you though. Listen, you've been a good guy. After all, and just in case I ain't never talk to you again.
Look, I've always tried to be on people's good side. I've never shit talked. I've might have said, a few comments here and there to be stupid, be funny, but there's not one person on this app that I hate.
No, and you brought what's her face tacos. You're a good dude, man. You always have been.
I don't know. Does Maggie have that many people have blocked that?
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys want to find? You guys want to find someone else that's not?
No. Go to Maggie.
Yeah.
What's fair is fair. What's fair is fair.
Gio, I could never fight you, man.
You'd step on Gio like a fucking bug,
I'll
dude.
put Gio in my pocket as a pet.
I know. You step on me as a bug, like a bug.
I love fucking Gio, but he sits in the beam too long.
He does, and he does it on purpose to block other people from coming in.
Yeah, he was cock blocking today.
For real. Like, it's part of the little kid in him who's all pissed off about people using words he don't like. But, I mean, I can understand it.
We all have our things here. If we were perfect, we wouldn't be here.
All right. At the risk of sounding gay, I'm just going to say it. You're my buddy. And I drink beers with you any day of the week.
Not a problem.
Queen to do it.
Good fucking dude.
I'll drink beers with anybody on here.
Queen said they can go on her scope and do the interview.
Whoever you guys want.
No, just go to Maggie.
Just whatever
Maggie
wants.
If you don't go to Maggie.
Whatever Maggie wants, do it that way.
He says no.
Let Maggie decide, and I'm up for it. I don't care. Makes no difference to me.
All right, listen to me.
Everybody's equal to me.
You have to make me a promise. Yeah, they're all equally worthless. You have to make me a promise. Make me a promise, Armo.
What about Gonza's scope?
Do the interview naked.
I won't put up with that shit.
Listen to me. If you
anybody,
ever want to,
anybody fucks with my friends, I have loyalty.
If you ever want to get in touch with yourself, you have to do the interview naked. Like totally naked. Nobody can see you. There's no camera. You're just talking to a microphone.
Leave my fat ass alone, bro.
Just do it naked. Seriously, you'll feel vulnerable and you'll talk about stuff.
My wife wants to see me naked.
Come on. Nobody's gonna see it. Nobody's gonna see it. Just be naked and you'll feel vulnerable and you'll talk about good things. I don't even
want to see myself naked. Put it that way.
They're ready.
Queen Victoria does. Queen Victoria does.
I totally want to see Armo naked. Armo's
yeah,
hot.
Right.
Hot as fuck.
Is Maggie unblock? Maggie in here? Is she unblocking people?
She said give her a few minutes. No, but what I said was, for the people that are blocked, then just watch on Scope TV, or if Yeti's gonna rescope, then go on Yeti Scope. Then everybody gets to watch
Queen Victoria just gave me a shout out, yo.
Shout out, yo. Okay, bye.
I don't know how big of a deal it's gonna be.
Hold on, guys.
If that's what
Maggie just said, talking everybody.
But that's because she doesn't want them to come into my scope. But they'll come into my scope.
Maggie's gonna get 700 people tonight.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go 200 or less. You ready?
Then she can
How much,
fuck
boy? How much?
I had some videos I wanted to send her also.
Armo, I got a $50 bill, so she don't break 300.
Doesn't matter, bro. Whatever you guys want. I care less about numbers. I care less about clout.
I know.
My life is interesting enough.
Hey, so while we're waiting for her to unblock a few people, I wanted to ask Yeti a question real quick while he's still here.
Hold on. Leslie.
Hey, Leslie, when are you going to go have a drink? We live like 10 minutes apart. Come on.
I know.
Never.
As soon as my bar opens back up, you come in there and I'll buy you a few.
Leslie, I'm going to come into your bar when it opens up in a year or two one day. But go ahead, ask your question.
Don't waste your time. I'll tell you to leave right away.
No, you wouldn't.
I have the right to refuse service to anybody.
Let me tell you something. I am a fun bar patron. I really am. I will get the crowd spending money. I will get the crowd.
We don't like your type. We don't like your type. I know already.
What's my
we
type?
Don't like your type.
What's my type?
But listen, I want to ask you a serious question. So you keep talking about selling this condo and how much money you made, and that's what you're waiting to buy.
I never said I was selling the condo. I never said I was selling the condo.
No, the house that you and Jess had.
Right. That's
You
the other
said you guys
condo.
got rid of. You got a bunch of money, and that's what you're waiting to buy a new house with.
Let's get one thing straight. We're all millionaires on this app. Come on.
Of course.
Get one thing straight.
I'm poor. Next to Armo, I'm poor, but poor Leslie is going to ask about my finances. Go ahead,
Poor
Leslie. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm just going by what you said, so I just want to make sure that I had the information right. Okay. You said that you were you're waiting for the market. You're waiting for COVID to be over because you're waiting for all the foreclosures and everything to pop up so that you can buy something cash, right?
There's currently a moratorium on foreclosures. Banks
I understand that. I don't need you to educate me on that. I understand that.
So
but that's what you're waiting on, right?
Yes.
That's what. Okay. So you do realize that what happened with your little transaction last year is public information, right?
Yeah, sure.
You right? You know that. I mean, it's obvious. It's what you guys were involved with and what happened in your transaction. Oh, I want to say if
so
I'm
wait. Did you Google it though? I mean,
no,
how would
I
you
didn't.
know this?
I didn't. No? I didn't.
Somebody else did. So what'd you come up with? Go ahead.
I didn't come up with anything, but
now I feel like fucking Geo in here.
What I saw was
no, you're like 10 times the size of Geo. What'd you say?
What I saw was
what'd you say?
in this transaction that you had to pay Jess $10 for the quitclaim to be done with it.
Right. That's to transfer the title of the house from my name to her name.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it.
And that's all you saw?
No, that was all that's all the money that was exchanged.
Yeti, you're fired.
That's it. Am I broke?
Well, according to the paperwork, there's no money that you got. That's the way I'm looking at it. The way that
you don't know how to look up paperwork because there's a mortgage on the home that she now owns. Go back and look at that. If you're dying to know how much cash I have put away, go back and look at the mortgage she took out.
No, the paperwork was very clear on what money transferred to each party.
Right. It was a quitclaim deed. I quitclaim deeded it to her so she didn't have to pay taxes on the entire amount. You dum-dum.
Right.
Happens all the time.
So even if your story is right, knowing that there's a mortgage on there.
What story? I've never told the story.
You said that you got the money from there is what you're using to buy a new...
No.
Yes, you did.
You called me broke and I told you.
Maybe you were drunk that night or those couple nights and you don't remember discussing it, but that's exactly what you said.
Well, what's your question?
You were using your money there to buy a new house with and pay cash for.
Right. I
just want to know where in the country can you buy a house
for $10?
No, even if it was $50,000. Even if it was $50,000, which I know it wasn't, but even if it was $50,000, where on earth, I want to know for myself so that maybe I can look into buying property other places. Where can you buy a piece of property for $50,000 with a house?
Who said $50,000? Where does the figure 50,000 come from?
Based on what you're saying, on what you're using your money that you got from this house to buy a new house with.
No. Here's the deal.
You said.
Here's the deal, Leslie. We owned a home together that I purchased. Okay. She bought me out of that home, and I had to wait for her to qualify for a mortgage in order for her to buy me out. And the check that she was written at closing, there was another check written to me.
You're saying you owned that condo first?
No, we bought it together. Both of our names were on it, but it was all my cash that went into buying the condo.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
Why would it be in her family trust then?
You know what?
It wasn't her family
for that fucking $10.
It wasn't her family trust. It was a land trust between the two of us because we both worked for the county, and we put the property into a trust because we didn't want our names searchable.
Right. Oh, so you think by using a trust, your names are not searchable?
Not as much searchable, no.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not asleep.
But wait, hold on. Do you have more questions? Apparently, you didn't do a lot of research because there's a lot of information.
Oh no, I saw everything I needed to see. Everything I needed to see.
Okay.
You didn't get fucking shit out of the house.
What are you talking about?
She's the one who paid for everything. Obviously, if she was the one who got the bulk amount of money, I'm just assuming
You have no idea
assuming.
what you're talking about. You're just like Gina Baby. You're dumber than Gina Baby. You're dumber than Gina Baby and poorer than a church mouse because you don't understand how to read property records. Go look up that record and come back and tell me what I walked with cash. I'm sure one of the people in the fucking chat can be able to do that.
Right.
Well, why are you looking up my financial information anyway?
I didn't look up shit.
I'll put it to you this way.
But you could look it up. Anybody could look it up. It's public information. Isn't that what you say?
Leslie, I have more cash put away than you and your husband do combined. I promise you.
Okay. I'm not married, first off.
Promise you. Well,
I'm not married,
whoever that
first off.
fucking asshole who wakes up next to you.
Why
I
did
promise
you?
I have more money than both of you combined.
Okay.
So is Maggie still unblocking people?
But listen, I'm sorry, but I've been out of work for a fucking year. Okay.
So then I definitely have more money than you and your husband
one
combined.
time did I consider doing Uber Eats to pay a fucking bill around here.
Nobody did Uber Eats at all. No, nobody ever did Uber Eats.
Okay, whatever delivery you fucking did. Okay.
I did that for extra spending money on a vacation.
Right.
I did. Yep.
Yeah. Somebody that's loaded would need to do that, right?
I wasn't
just
loaded
making
at
a
that
good
point
to you that
I didn't
for
sell
a
the house.
Year,
I didn't sell the house at that
March
point.
March 15th will be a year. I haven't worked or had any income from a fucking bar. Okay.
Leslie,
and not one time did I consider doing Uber Eats.
Leslie, you're a poor schnook. We know that.
I love it. All right, I just wanted you to explain why you had to pay her, what the whole $10 was, and that was the amount of money.
Leslie, I sent a screenshot of my savings account to Chris Anonymous. Ask him for it.
You could fucking screenshot any fucking thing that you get off the internet,
Ask him for it. Ask him for it.
Log in with the fucking account and scroll. Fuck your fucking fake screenshot bullshit.
Listen, your best friend is begging for money to pay her fucking mortgage, and you're attacking Jeff's wife because you're a gross piece of shit.
Who's begging money to pay a mortgage?
You're a gross piece of shit.
Who's my best friend begging?
You're a gross piece of shit.
Who's begging for a mortgage?
And I have more money than you and your husband put together.
Okay, you just keep believing that.
I'm rich,
boy.
Bitch. I'm rich, bitch.
I'm rich, bitch. You keep telling yourself that, motel boy.
He doesn't rent the motel. He bought the motel, first of all.
No, I didn't. I don't want no goddamn motel.
Tell me who my best friend is.
Go away.
See, you don't. You just throw shit out there because you're hoping that it sticks.
Just go away.
Ain't nobody around here lately is Jackie for a fucking car repair.
Bad hippo. Okay? Just go away. Just go away.
You motherfucker took all my clout away.
Well, and Churchy. And you know what I find interesting is all government checks come in on the 1st. And both of these people are fucking begging 2 or 3 days later. That's fucking right.
I don't get shit from the government, you jealous bitch.
Usually they wait until like the 15th or the end of the month.
But because
this is the last month, they started early.
If you're jealous of people getting government money, you can just get the fuck away from me.
God damn it, you guys took my 15 minutes of fame.
I'm not jealous about anybody and how they get their money. I'm just saying that somebody that gets government money is begging a day later that they're broke.
Toodaloo, hippo. Nobody cares about you.
Something needs to change in your life if that's in fact the case.
In my Maggie's
live now, so we're going to
go. Are you talking about my life? Wait a minute. Are you talking about my life? We're going to leave
Yeti now. Maggie's live. Let's go, Armo.
I got to run, kids. I got to run. They're calling me.